Uyisa madoda komkhulu eGqeberha. Kuyabonakala madoda namhlanje kuyambeswa kuyahonjiswa esizweni. Kuyaloo nto ke kunamhlanje mna ndiyimvongo isuke ndithi sithe sayisusa ikati eziko madoda atsho amatikwankwana nezoso kuba kakade thina singabantu sincamile sathengisa igusha nenkomo kuba namhlanje besifuna okokuba bazawuthweswa isidanga ati amagosa kakade madoda isihlahla somnquma sigawulwa nje siyantshula ngoba kuzalwa onyana bonke iintombi zongonina onina bonke amadoda abo abusa iinkosi zabo yoloo nto xa kunamhlanje mna suke ndithi ukutyaba kwembiza amadoda kakade kubonakala esicikweni ati amangesi madoda it was nothing but with the grace of God it was more than an energy yoloo nto xa kunamhlanje suke ndithi hayi hey.
Good day and welcome to the Nelson Mandela University Autumn Graduation Season that you can view anywhere in the world and at any time. This occasion marks the culmination of your hard work as the graduate, your family and your communities that brought you to this moment. This special day is also symbolic of the collective hard work of our academic, professional and administrative staff. Your graduation is testimony that hard work pays off and that excellence is achievable. This achievement is even more remarkable because it was at the time of a global pandemic. Today, we all celebrate with you. This virtual graduation has been designed digitally to accommodate the COVID-19 protocols and the sector guidelines. This season brings 6 stream sessions, mostly 1 per faculty, with your qualification presented by your Executive Dean and awarded by our Chancellor, Dr. Geraldine Fraser-Moleketi. A message of welcome by our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Sibongile Mutwa, is also included. The University Choir will help in celebrating you and your families with a bespoke South African standard and closing each session with our national anthem. These stream sessions will be available on the University YouTube channel for easy viewing and sharing. In addition, the graduation booklets will be available on the university website to download. Please like and share and be proud of your achievement. Your secure digital graduation certificate will be available for downloading after all the graduation sessions have been concluded. You can also arrange for the delivery of your paper copy of your certificate. Instructions are outlined in your graduation letter as well as a guide which can be accessed on the graduation website. Please do celebrate safely. Remember, you can change the world.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the Nelson Mandela University, I hereby constitute the virtual congregation for the purpose of awarding qualifications. I now request the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Sibongile Mutwa, to say a few words of welcome.
Madam Chancellor, Dr. Geraldine Fraser-Moleketi, Chairperson of our Council, Ambassador Nozipho January Badil, members of Council, members of Senate, Deputy Vice-Chancellors, Executive Deans of Faculties and the Dean of Students, professors, academics, student leadership, honorary doctoral recipients, and most importantly, our graduates, including those at the pinnacle of achievement, those receiving their doctorates, and all your family and friends who are joining us today in this virtual graduation. It is my privilege to welcome you to our 2021 autumn graduation season. Graduation is the ultimate celebration in the life of any university. As we share in our collective joy of each graduate receiving their qualification today, we remain conscious that, as the global community, we have yet to defeat COVID-19. The pandemic has ravaged communities. It has caused unimaginable grief and loss of life. The world economy is stagnant and families have suffered deep economic setbacks, which will affect livelihoods for multiple years ahead. This, in turn, has had a significant knock-on effect on resources, both public and private, available to fund higher education. Yet, despite this devastation wrought by the pandemic, we have also witnessed the dawn of bold, imaginative, and breakthrough innovations. Most profoundly, the university has had to make immediate transition to learning and teaching via online and blended platforms. This has made the past academic year unique and unprecedented. Each and every graduate receiving a qualification today has risen to all these new and unfamiliar challenges in unimaginable ways, with agility, ingenuity, and tenacity. And so the successful completion of studies by each graduating student represents a true triumph of what is possible. For this, we salute you. As we remember the words of our namesake, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, who stated that it always seems impossible until it's done. As graduates of Nelson Mandela University, you have a responsibility to take forward Madiba's legacy. Nelson Mandela, the figure, remains a commanding and unparalleled presence of the 20th century. As a person, he dedicated all his life to creating a more equal and just society and ensuring a better life for all. He had a deep compassion for humanity and its interconnectedness. He lived out his conviction that none of us can be truly free unless we commit to the advancement of universal freedoms and rights and dedicate ourselves to fostering an appreciation for the dignity of all human beings. He worked tirelessly to unite this country, our continent, and the world behind the higher ideals of justice and reconciliation. And of course, he placed huge importance on education as a force for good and a weapon to change the world. Our society remains profoundly unequal, with high levels of poverty and unemployment, as well as various forms of exclusion. Responding to the complex challenges of our times calls for deep commitment to the service of humanity and a dedication to a cause that is larger than each one of us. It is my hope that as graduates of Nelson Mandela University, inspired by our ambitious vision and mission, and cognizant of our noble values, you will set out to extend the impact of your contribution in ways that contribute to a world that is better than the one we live in. We hope that the time we have spent at Nelson Mandela University has been life-changing, and that we have gained a holistic perspective of the world, which will equip you to use your talents in the service of society. We are indeed proud that this year we welcome the first cohort of medical students to the country's 10th medical school here at Mandela University. It is also my pleasure to use this occasion to share with you, our stakeholders, and you, our graduandi of 2021, that University Council recently approved Nelson Mandela University's Vision 2030, a strategic roadmap that will set out to guide our work and scholarly contribution in the next 10 years. I invite you to walk this path with us through your direct and indirect involvement as we bring to life our promise to be the university in service of society. On this important occasion of your graduation, we salute all the family members, loved ones, and friends for the role you have played in supporting and enabling our graduates to reach this remarkable milestone in their life journey. I also want to pay special tribute to our dedicated academic and professional support staff who have worked alongside our graduates to ensure that, despite these difficult times, they succeed and they excel. In this autumn graduation season, we are proud to be awarding in the region of 5,000 qualifications across the spectrum from undergraduate to doctoral degrees. We are also delighted to be awarding 3 honorary doctorates in recognition of outstanding individuals who have made sterling and exceptional contributions to society. It is our humble honor and privilege to welcome our honorary doctorate recipients to the Nelson Mandela University family. I do hope that your association with this institution and its iconic namesake will be rewarding one for you, as it is a proud one for us. Again, I welcome you to this autumn graduation ceremony of 2021. Congratulations to our graduates. Halala Mazenetole.
Trying to find a reason for the things that matter most. And as the dawn became a blue savannah sky, I thought I saw an endless summer in your eyes. If we knew what we had lost, feel the pain or count the cost. From how we live to how we die, the songs we sing, the flags we fly, the things we choose to leave behind, chains of time. Oh, a battle lost, a battle won, another journey's just begun. And yet when all is said and done, we turn our faces to the shine on, turn our faces to the sun. Shine on, we turn our faces to the sun. It's funny how the years just slip away. What we never got to do and what we never got to say. The gatherings of memory and the words that set us free. Where we're from and who we are and what we'll be. If we knew what we had lost, could we bear to feel the pain? The cost. From how we live to how we die, the songs we sing, the flags we fly, the things we choose to leave behind, chains of time. Oh, a battle lost, a battle won, another journey's just begun. And yet when all is said and done, we turn our faces to the sun. Shine on.
It's Madam Chancellor, I request you to award certificates, diplomas, and confer bachelor's honors degrees, and master's degrees in the Faculty of Humanities on the candidates who have completed their respective qualifications during the past academic year and whose names appear in the graduation booklet.
I award the qualifications as requested.
Madam Chancellor, I now have the privilege to request you to confer doctoral degrees in the Faculty of Humanities on the candidates whose names appear in the graduation booklet.
I confer the doctoral degrees on the candidates whose names appear in the graduation booklet as requested. graduates and members of our digital audience, ladies and gentlemen, before I dissolve the virtual congregation, I wish to congratulate the graduates. As we draw this graduation ceremony to its close, I wish to thank you for joining in this new and experimental phase of online graduations. At Nelson Mandela University, we strive to change the world. 2020 brought this, our rallying cry, into sharp relief as the world changed rapidly around us. As graduates, you have risen to all that 2020 brought to the fore. You have demonstrated that with commitment, will, and determination, success is possible. In the words of Nelson Mandela, and I quote, "Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another," close quotes. I congratulate you on your achievement. You have made us all so proud. At this moment in our annual graduation ceremony, had we all been together on campus for this momentous day, I would have asked all graduates to throw your hats into the air in triumphant celebration. But the changes that COVID-19 pandemic thrust upon the world have shown us that we need to develop new traditions and rituals. So I urge you to celebrate in new ways in recognition of your graduation today. I encourage you to share pictures and stories on our website and social media channels so that together we continue to make memories and build Nelson Mandela University into the future. We look forward to your active participation as alumni, as we continue our collective work as an engaged university in the service of society to change the world. I wish to close with the words of acclaimed singer Sibongile Khumalo, whom Nelson Mandela dubbed as the country's First Lady of Song, and who performed at his inauguration at South Africa's first democratically elected president of a democratic South Africa in 1994. A passionate educationist and musical genius, she sadly passed away in January this year. She said, and I quote, "While exposing yourself and opening yourself up to what is out there, it is also important to remain true to yourself, so that even when you allow yourself to be influenced by others, you retain an identity that clearly defines you," close quotes. I wish all our graduates well as you journey forth to wherever the next phase of your life takes you. I trust you will retain an identity that clearly defines you as a graduate of Nelson Mandela University. Thank you to our audience who have joined us for this virtual graduation. I encourage you all to please stay safe, to protect yourself and the health of your loved ones and our communities. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the Nelson Mandela University, I now end this virtual graduation.
Israel, Jehovah.